Good evening. My name is Bob Schoneman. My wife and I built our home here in North Shore in 2005. And we just thought that with this COVID-19 epidemic or pandemic, we wanted to take an opportunity to try to spotlight some of our neighbors who also own their own businesses. So over the next few weeks, or maybe as long as we're locked down here, we're going to use that opportunity to do some Zoom interviews and give local business owners an opportunity to tell a little bit about themselves, and then we'll share that message with the rest of the community. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and here we go. So this morning I am speaking with Pam Dugalier, and she's going to tell us a little bit about her amazing food business. But before we get started, I wanted to just give you an opportunity to introduce yourself and tell a little bit about your family, and then we'll go from there.
All right. Well, like you said, my name is Pam Dugalier. My husband and I, Stanley, we have been residents of North Shore since 2002, so almost the beginning of North Shore. I remember when we first moved out here, we didn't even have streetlights in the community, let alone a Publix or a grocery store. So, I mean, a gas station. So we've definitely been here and been, seen some definite improvements and growth and everything. We have no children. We're just the parents of two fur babies, Toby and Riley. And we've been married for 26 years. And like I said, we've lived out here for almost 18 years. We love this area. We love the community, and just so happy that we made that move.
That's awesome. So you guys were, really early. You said 2002. That's kind of, the community was just getting started.
We literally stand at our doorstep and see the 417. So yeah, we have seen so much growth out here, so it's a little crazy.
What made you pick North Shore 18 years ago?
Well, when my husband and I, we graduated from culinary school up in Providence, Rhode Island, Johnson, Wales, and we moved to Florida immediately after graduation. We were living in Meadow Woods, and I just, we bought our first home. It wasn't our dream home. And I was like, we talked about doing some renovations, and I don't know, I just didn't really care for the area. And I said to my husband, I said, let's just buy a new house. And he says, Pam, we can't afford what you want. And I said, but how do you know? He said, because I know your taste. But in the meantime, what I didn't know is my husband's boss was building in North Lake Park. So he had been coming out to Lake Nona, looking at his boss's house with him, exploring the area. And he came home one day and he said, okay, well, if you want to build a new house, I picked out the lot, you pick out the home. So I came out and I met with the salesperson that he'd been speaking to. She sent us on a few places, and it's really funny because my husband didn't like the model. So when we finally decided that we were ready to, make the down payment, make the commitment, we called the salesperson back and we said, okay, we're ready. And when we told her, well, we're going to build the model home, she was like, what? But Stanley didn't like that. And I said, yeah, but I did. And in the end, it's always usually how it goes. What the wife wants, the wife gets. So I was like, he got to pick where we're going to build. At least I get to pick the home that we're going to live in. So
that's awesome. So you've been here 18 years now. What, if you can sum it up this way, what is your favorite thing about this community?
It's definitely the people. And it's the people of North Shore, but it's, all of the friends that we've made that maybe live in other areas of Lake Nona in general. I never felt that sense of community where our house was at before. And here, and I don't know if it's because everybody was kind of new when we moved in, but you just make these friendships. And now, we have neighbors that we've had for 18 years. We have some neighbors that they didn't stay here long, but they'll still come back to visit every year, or different things. And I just think that when everything is so new and everybody's new, you definitely build special bonds.
That's really awesome. So let's transition a little bit into talking about your business, which is kind of my passion right now. Is just especially with this COVID-19 thing going on, and just the way things are changing. My passion is just really to help local businesses get their name out, get their get their word out, and just be able to help them survive through this.
Okay. So Pam, why don't you tell us a little bit about your business, how you got into what you're doing now, and just kind of go from there.
Okay. So the name of my business is Vital Flair. We're a full service catering business. We also have a food truck called the Vital Flair Street Gourmet. And basically our business is, I know everybody thinks of catering, so we think weddings, but we really strictly, our little area of expertise, our little niche is doing corporate catering. So we have a lot of companies and businesses that we deal with that will provide breakfast, lunch, snacks for business meetings, training classes. A lot of the hotels that are around the airport that don't have food and beverage, but they have meeting space. So we'll provide meals for them as well. So places like the Hampton, the Hyatt Place, Homewood Suites, all of those are kind of our target base and our clients, as well as like the UTI school that's over by the Sam's Club. We provide a lot of catering for them because even though they don't necessarily order weekly caterings from us for the students, but places like Harley Davidson and BMW, they have training classes that come there that already work for the company. So they're maybe getting recertified or getting special certifications. So then we will provide lunches for them when they come and do those trainings. So that's kind of the gist of it. And our food truck as well. Like a lot of times when we take the food truck out, we go to different office buildings throughout Orlando that maybe pay a company to provide different food trucks there, maybe 2 or 3 days a week or once a week. And so then they'll coordinate getting different food trucks, so it's not the same truck there all the time. And so we work with companies like that to take the food truck out and kind of still do a lot of the lunchtime type catering events.
That's really cool. And you've been doing like Thursday nights here in North Shore. How's that been working out for you? And
It's been working really, really well. I struggle with trying to figure out a way that it's beneficial for everybody. So we're allowing people to come and do pre-orders, but then we're also allowing people who just want a chance to get out of the house to come out to the truck, order the food, pick it up, and go home. So where we kind of are struggling with getting the right service times is that people are trying to come pick up their food, but people are trying to come and start ordering off the food truck. And the food truck is only so big. So that's kind of where I struggle with, well, do we maybe change the hours that we allow people to come and order and have just special pre-order times and then let everybody else come? As long as people don't mind waiting, then it's fine for me. But when I see people waiting, then I get a little bit, I don't like to have that happen. So it's been working out really well. Even though it rained last night, we still had a really good turnout. And so hopefully that continues. I think that the people like knowing that there's a break at least on Thursdays. And another thing that I've been trying to do with the catering business is offering prepackaged meals that we can deliver to your home. Just everything is ready. It'll come with instructions. Some of it maybe you bake in the oven or you just microwave it for 2 to 4 minutes. So we've kind of been trying to streamline that where we take orders up until Sunday, then I prepare all the meals on Monday, do deliveries on Tuesdays, and then offer the food truck on Thursdays. So trying to find a happy balance and at least keep some business going and trying to at least pay the bills, so to speak.
I get it. Well, Pam, I just can't thank you enough for taking the time to share your first your heart for the community and sharing your really cool business. How can people, if they want to reach out to you and maybe do some catering or maybe down the road when things open back up, or if they just want to order dinner from their family, how can they reach you and get in touch with you to get that information?
Well, we post our menus for the food truck and for the prepackaged meals on our Facebook page. So just look up Vital Flair. And we also, our website is www.vitalflair.com. You can email me at info@vitalflair.com. We do tend to change the prepackaged menus just to keep it interesting every 2 or 3 weeks. So I thought that we had the most current prepackaged meal on the website because they told us that they did, but then I later found out that they didn't actually update it. So the best place to go is to our Facebook page because we always post those. Try to get orders in, like I said, by Sunday. And then that gives me Monday to prepare all the meals. And then I set up and do deliveries on Tuesdays. They'll come right to your door. So, and then once again, we post all over our Facebook page what the food truck menu is going to be for Thursday nights at North Shore. Some things we always have, but a couple things we do try to change just to keep it interesting for everybody and maybe even interesting for me. I'm not really sure which, but
Well, I will post those links at the end of this video so people can just kind of get those. I don't have to try to write that down real quick. So again, Pam, thank you so much. And I just look forward to opening back up and your business hopefully blooming once we can get back to what normal used to be.
Yes, I'm excited for normal. That is for sure. All right, thank you for taking the opportunity and doing this today and just promoting the business, and hope to see everybody out there at the food truck or maybe ordering meals or catering down the road.
That's right. So Thursday nights at North Shore by the ballpark.
Yes.